In this video, we're going to talk about graphics. And when I say graphics, I mean pictures, or clip art, or online images. So there's a couple different ways to add pictures or graphics. The very first thing we're going to do to add a graphic is go to Insert. Now you can see most of what we're doing is going to be taking place up here. The first thing that we can do is we can click on Insert Pictures, and what it'll allow us to do is it will allow us to search for pictures that we already have on our hard drive. So for example, I could put this picture of a flower and I could put that in our article, but our article is not about flowers, so we're not going to use that. Notice the picture goes exactly where your insertion point is selected. The next thing that we can do is we can insert clip art. Clip art is a type of picture. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Online Pictures. Right here it says Office Clip Art. And I am going to search for this special drink that they talk about here. And I'm going to search for it. Now, it says no images found. That's one of the problems about using specifically clip art, is that you may not find the exact picture you want, because it's such it's a smaller number of pictures than if you're searching the web. So this is a yogurt drink. This kefir is a yogurt drink. So if I search for yogurt, you can see I find all sorts of pictures of yogurt. And I would click on it and then select Insert. And it actually downloads the item, takes a moment, into your computer and puts it on your Word document. And there's our picture. Okay. The next way is to go to Insert Online Pictures, and this will be a much better way. I can search images through Bing. That is Microsoft's version of a web search engine, kind of like their Google. And when I search for it, I find the yogurt drink that they are talking about. And this is the brand that I buy right there. Now you can see that came in much faster than downloading the clip art. Now notice what I'm doing is I'm resizing this picture. I click on it. We always want to resize by the corner so that it doesn't get too fat or too skinny. The next thing that we can do, and this is usually the way that I will do it, is I will go to a site like Google and I will search for what I'm looking for. And then what I want to do is I want to go to Images. And then I can find a picture of what I want. You can see as I arrow over these, it's showing me the sizes of the pictures, and I don't want a real large picture. I click on the picture. It gives me a slightly bigger version. And then I want to click on View Image, so I have just the picture to select. Once I have just the picture to select, I'm going to, with my right mouse button, I click on Copy, Image, and then I have to go back to my Word document where I want to put the picture, and then I can either do Control V, remember those shortcuts we learned, or I can right click and hit Paste. The next thing that you need to be aware of when you're putting in images, look at all the space that these pictures took. it doesn't look very good. So what we need to do is we need to have the text flow around our picture. So let me show you how to do that. It's called wrapping. And what I'm going to do is double click on my picture, and now notice I have a whole new menu that's come up. And right here is where I'm looking. I'm looking at wrap text. I want to click on that, and by default it comes in as in line with text, so it's kind of treating it as a font. I like to go with tight, and I'm going to do it with this one, and I'm going to go with tight. And then what I can do is I can drag that picture and move it around to where it needs to be so that it's still within my margins, but now it looks like it actually fits with my article. The last thing that we can do that's kind of neat in the Insert tab is to insert what is called shapes. And these are like drawing tools. So let's say that I want to put a nice big arrow pointing at the word candy. So you can see I've got different types of arrows. I'm going to go with this block arrow right here. And I'm going to draw an arrow, and notice now it's going in the wrong direction. If I want to change the direction, see this right here is to change the arrow direction. I can click on that and move it around, and there's my inserted drawing. Good luck!